Hey everyone, welcome back to Speak English with Mishu. I'm Emily, and today's topic is something that touches everyone's life: money.
And I'm Liam. Money is one of those things we all deal with, but not everyone knows how to handle it wisely.
Exactly. In fact, I had a small victory this week. I resisted the urge to buy a fancy coffee every morning, and instead, I saved that money. By the end of the week, I realized I had saved enough to buy a useful English book instead.
That's such a smart choice, and I think many of our listeners will relate. Sometimes little habits drain our money without us noticing.
Yes, and that's why today's episode is so important. We'll share real life problems people face with saving money, the reasons behind it, and practical solutions anyone can use.
So, if you've ever asked yourself, why do I always run out of money? Or how can I actually save for something important? This episode is for you.
Liam, have you noticed how saving money sounds easy, but when it comes to real life, people struggle so much?
Oh, absolutely. I think many people start with good intentions. They say, I'll save from next month. But then something always comes up. Shopping, food delivery, a new gadget, or just daily expenses.
Exactly. And the funny thing is, people often don't realize that saving money isn't just about having less fun. It's about being smart with your choices today so you can enjoy more security and freedom tomorrow.
Yes, for example, if you save wisely, you can build an emergency fund, travel without stress, or invest in learning new skills, like improving English with good books and courses.
True. And I think money and English are quite similar. If you practice a little every day, you see growth. If you ignore it, you feel stuck.
That's a brilliant comparison, Emily. So today we'll explore three things. First, why saving is so hard. Second, what mistakes people usually make. And finally, simple but powerful strategies to save money wisely.
And listeners, while you learn these ideas, you're also practicing English listening. So, two benefits in one.
Perfect. So let's dive in, starting with the biggest challenge. Why is saving money so difficult for most people?
Liam, let's be honest. Most people want to save, but the reality is, at the end of the month, their wallets are empty. Why does this happen?
I think one reason is lifestyle habits. For example, buying coffee outside every day, eating out often, or ordering food online without thinking. These small expenses feel harmless, but they add up.
Yes, I read somewhere that if you spend just $5 a day on coffee, that's around $150 a month. Imagine if you saved that for a year. You'd have $1,800. That could pay for a course, a trip, or even help in emergencies.
Another problem is impulse shopping. You know, when people see discounts or sales, they buy things they don't really need.
Right. Buy one, get one free sounds attractive, but if you didn't plan to buy even one, then you're wasting money, not saving it.
And there's also the social pressure. Friends invite you to hang out, or you feel you need to buy the newest phone to look successful.
That's so true. People compare themselves with others and end up spending more than they can afford.
Exactly. So the main problems are daily habits, emotional shopping, and social pressure.
And all of these make saving feel impossible. But the good news is, once you see the problem clearly, you can start working on solutions.
Emily, sometimes people know they should save, but still they don't. Why do you think that happens?
I think one big reason is mindset. Many people believe saving means sacrificing fun. They think, if I save, I can't enjoy life.
Yes, it feels like a punishment, but actually, saving gives freedom. If you have money saved, you can enjoy life with less stress.
Another reason is lack of planning. People don't track their income and expenses. If you don't know where your money is going, it's like water leaking from a bucket.
Exactly. Also, emotions play a big role. Shopping sometimes makes people feel happy for a moment. It's like a quick escape from stress.
Right, emotional spending. It feels good in the short term, but in the long term, it creates problems.
And let's not forget habits. If someone has been spending without thinking for years, it's not easy to change overnight.
Yes, saving requires discipline, and discipline comes slowly. But the first step is understanding why we spend without control.
So the root causes are mindset, lack of planning, emotional spending, and weak habits.
And once we understand these reasons, we can start building new, wiser habits for saving. So, Liam, let's begin with our first solution. I think the most powerful step is tracking your expenses.
Yes, writing down every expense might sound boring, but it's eye-opening. When you see where your money goes, you realize how much you spend on unnecessary things.
Exactly. For example, last month I checked my expenses and found out I spent $60 just on snacks. I didn't even realize it.
That's a great example. A simple notebook or even a free app can help. Just record daily. Coffee $3, bus $2, lunch $7. At the end of the week, review it.
When you do this, you'll notice patterns. Maybe you're spending too much on food delivery or buying clothes too often.
And once you see those patterns, you can make choices, like cooking at home instead of ordering food, or setting a monthly budget for shopping.
Yes, it's about awareness. You can't save what you don't see. Tracking expenses gives you control over your money.
And control brings peace of mind. You stop feeling like money disappears mysteriously.
Exactly. So, solution number one, track your expenses daily and review them weekly.
So, Emily, once people start tracking their expenses, what's the next step?
The next powerful solution is creating a budget. It's like giving every dollar a job before you spend it.
Yes, a budget is not about restrictions, it's about planning. For example, you can decide 50% of income for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings.
That's the 50-30-20 rule. It's simple and easy to follow. Needs include rent, food, bills. Wants are entertainment, dining out, shopping, and savings could go to an emergency fund or investment.
Right. And if someone feels saving 20% is too much, they can start smaller. Even 5% or 10% is fine. The habit matters more than the amount at first.
Exactly. And once you practice, you'll find it easier to increase your savings.
A budget also reduces guilt. When you spend on fun things, you don't feel bad because you planned for it.
Yes, budgeting is freedom. It's saying, I know where my money is going and I'm in charge.
So, solution number 2, make a monthly budget and stick to it.
Emily, another smart way to save money is to pay yourself first.
Yes, I love that idea. It means when you get your salary, you save a portion immediately before spending on anything else.
Exactly. Most people do the opposite. They spend first and then try to save what's left. But often, nothing is left.
True. Even saving a small fixed amount like $50 or $100 at the start of the month builds a strong habit.
And if you automate it, even better. Set up a transfer to your savings account on paydays so you don't have to think about it.
That way, saving becomes like paying a bill. You can't skip it.
Yes, and over time, these savings grow. 1 year of consistent saving can surprise you.
And the best part, you don't feel stressed because you adjust your lifestyle to what remains after saving.
Exactly. So, solution number 3, treat savings as your first expense, not your last.
Emily, we've talked about tracking, budgeting, and paying yourself first. What's the final big strategy?
I'd say cutting unnecessary expenses. It's simple but powerful.
Yes, sometimes we spend on things that don't really add value to our lives, like unused subscriptions, too many online deliveries, or buying clothes we never wear.
Exactly. For example, I canceled 2 streaming services I rarely use. That saved me almost $25 every month.
That's $300 in a year. Small changes create big results over time.
Another tip is practicing the 24-hour rule. If you see something you want to buy, wait 24 hours before purchasing. Most of the time, you'll realize you don't really need it.
I love that. It stops impulse buying.
Also, try to cook more at home instead of eating out all the time. It's healthier and cheaper.
True. So the fourth solution is cut down on unnecessary spending by canceling, delaying, or replacing habits that waste money.
Yes. And when you combine all these strategies, saving becomes not only possible, but enjoyable. Liam, even with good strategies, people often struggle to stay consistent. What obstacles do you think stop them?
One big obstacle is temptation. Ads, discounts, and social media constantly push us to buy things we don't need.
Yes. And friends or family can also pressure you. Like, come on, let's go out and spend. It's hard to say no sometimes.
Another obstacle is emergencies. Unexpected expenses like medical bills or car repairs can break your savings plan.
True. That's why having an emergency fund is so important. It protects your savings from being wiped out.
Discipline is also a challenge. At first, saving feels exciting, but after a few months, motivation drops.
Yes, because saving is a long game. You don't see results instantly. That's why people quit too early.
To overcome this, I think people should set clear goals, like I'm saving $500 for a course, or $1,000 for travel. A goal makes saving meaningful.
Absolutely. And also reward yourself a little. Saving doesn't mean no fun. Plan small treats so you stay motivated.
Right, the key is balance, discipline with flexibility.
Exactly. Obstacles will come, but with the right mindset and planning, you can keep going. All right, Liam, let's do a quick role play. Imagine you want to save money this month, but your friends invite you to go shopping. I'll be you, and you'll be me.
Sounds fun. Go ahead.
I really want to go shopping with friends, but I also promised myself to save this month. What should I do?
Easy. You can say, I'll join you, but I won't spend money today. I'm saving for something important.
Oh, that's smart. I don't have to feel guilty or miss out completely.
Exactly. Or find free activities with friends like a walk in the park or coffee at home. Saving doesn't mean no fun, it just means making smarter choices.
I see now. Even small choices, like skipping one unnecessary purchase, add up over time.
Yes, and you can practice this in English too. Talk about your savings goals, explain why you're skipping something. It improves your communication skills.
So, role play helps you plan real life situations, stick to your savings, and even practice English at the same time.
Exactly. It's a win-win.
Okay, Liam, time to learn some useful English words and phrases about money and saving.
Perfect. What's the first word?
First is budget, a plan for how you spend and save money. Example, I created a monthly budget to save more money.
Second, expenses, the money you spend on things. Example, tracking my daily expenses helped me save $100.
Third, savings, the money you set aside and don't spend. Example, I put 20% of my income into savings each month.
Fourth, emergency fund, money saved for unexpected situations. Example, I started an emergency fund for sudden car repairs.
Fifth, impulse buying, buying something suddenly without thinking. Example, I avoided impulse buying by waiting 24 hours before purchases.
Sixth, financial goal, something you want to achieve with your money. Example, my financial goal is to save $500 for a course.
And finally, discipline, the ability to follow a plan and control habits. Example, discipline is key to saving money consistently.
These words are simple but powerful. Using them helps you talk about money wisely and improve your English at the same time.
Exactly. Try making your own sentences with these words today. It's a small step that builds big skills. So Liam, what's the big takeaway from learning how to save money wisely?
I'd say it's this. Saving money isn't about restriction. It's about making smart choices that help you feel secure and in control.
Yes, we learned 4 main strategies: track your expenses, create a budget, pay yourself first, and cut unnecessary spending.
And we also talked about overcoming obstacles like temptation, social pressure, and unexpected expenses by setting clear goals and staying disciplined.
Exactly. Even small steps make a big difference. Saving a little each day adds up over time and builds confidence.
So listeners, try starting today. Track your expenses, set a small savings goal, or skip one unnecessary purchase. You'll feel the impact immediately.
And remember, saving money wisely also teaches patience, focus, and better decision-making, skills that help in life and in learning English.
Thank you for spending this time with us. If you found value in this episode, subscribe, share, and comment. We love hearing your experiences.
And keep practicing English every day while building smart money habits. You'll see growth in both.
See you next time.
Bye!